President William Ruto led the country in mourning former Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha. President Ruto, who is on a 3-day tour of France and Senegal, termed the late Magoha as a selfless leader who upheld integrity when he served in government. Stephen Leto now reports.
President William Ruto, who is in Paris, France, has eulogized the late Professor George Magoha as a towering giant of our time, a great man who stood tall in academia, where he excelled in learning, teaching and research, as well as in administration. President Ruto added that Professor Magoha ran a robust turnaround of interventions at the University of Nairobi and at the Kenya National Examinations Council. We have lost a gifted, unique, distinguished and great servant of Kenya. The head of state further eulogized the late former CS as one who, through his tenure, evinced commitment to high standards in public service and uncompromised integrity. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua termed Magoha's death a big blow, adding that when he served in his field of medicine, Professor Magoha made immense contributions to the practice of medicine and research. He says Magoha was an accomplished professional who served the Republic of Kenya with zeal. Former President Uhuru Kenyatta, who appointed the late Magoha to serve in his cabinet as Education Cabinet Secretary, said he received the sad news with shock. The former president said, quote, "It is unfortunate and painful that we have lost my friend Professor George Magoha at a time when his family is mourning his brother." Professor Magoha is a celebrated academic who leaves behind a legacy of public service. National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula described the death of Professor Magoha as a big loss and a big blow to the education sector. He will be fondly remembered for his selfless service impacting change in the education field while at the helm of the ministry. Azimio leader Raila Odinga, in his message of condolence, said, quote, "I'm deeply saddened to learn of the passing on of Professor George Magoha, a transformational, illustrious scholar, dedicated public servant, and distinguished medical doctor who left an indelible mark on our country's education system." Odinga added that Professor Magoha will be remembered for his incredible intellect, wit, and ability to inspire and challenge us to do our best. Azimio co-principal Kalonzo Musyoka said the late Magoha epitomized the necessity of focus, hard work and diligence, describing him as an exceptional leader who will be greatly missed. Former Transport CS James Macharia, who served with him in the cabinet, remembered him as always forthright and patriotic, saying he loved his country dearly. Macharia saying, and I quote, "I have lost a true, sincere and very supportive comrade. His prayers are with his dear wife, son and family." Former Vice-Chancellor of the Kenyatta University, Professor Olive Mugenda, said she was saddened by the death of her longtime colleague, who she worked with closely for 10 years while she was in charge of KU and Professor Magoha in charge of the University of Nairobi. She described him as a great leader, academician and surgeon who fearlessly pursued what he believed in. End quote. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.